What is up, everybody? Jarrett from Empire of Assets here. Been a while since I made a video, but we're gonna get back in the swing of things. Hope everybody had a good holiday season, had a good Christmas, have a good New Year's coming up, and then I am going to really try and get back in the swing of things. Definitely have still been heavily involved in cards and in crypto, NFTs, really big on play to earn games right now, but just haven't been making videos. If you guys know, a large part of that was the whole microphone issue, which is probably just kind of an excuse because I could have just recorded without it. But that was really frustrating. I actually got a second one and it also didn't work. It's some sort of software issue with the Rode microphone and the iPhone, and you're unable to update it. But the reason for that, or that microphone, is the reason that I don't have an unboxing today. I did film one of the unboxing of the Topps Series 0 Metazoo set, and I am going to go over what I pulled with you guys today, and then kind of my thoughts on the product, what I think about it, how I think it's going. I did keep this box really nice and minty actually when opening it, which is kind of nice. But let's go through the cards. I will not keep you guys waiting till the end for the big hits. I did pull the Steve Aoki out of $2.99. Yep, number 127 out of $2.99. I personally don't have anything against Steve Aoki. I'm just not a huge fan of his. I've never listened to any of his music. I don't really, I don't know, don't follow him. So not a super cool card to me. However, cheapest one you can buy on eBay right now is about $300, which is an insane pull out of, I believe, a $50 box. I bought 7 of these and decided to open one. Did hit this big pull, and then also my foil card was the Tizaruk. The box prices right now, I'm assuming are going to be probably right around $80. That's kind of what they have been since release. Pretty crazy that you can pull a potentially $300 card out of that. The Mike Waddell version of this is also numbered to $299. That one's also going for about $275, all the way up to like $500 are the listings on eBay. And then you have the big hitters, which are going to be the first sighting cards. I'll throw one of those up on the screen right now. It is like a white border, and then it's got foil, like a refractor, pretty typical from Topps. And these are numbered out of 99. There's one for most of the cryptids. And these are going to be your big hitters. Somebody's got a Mothman listed for like $5,000. I don't know if any of them have actually sold, but if you hit the Mothman out of 99, I would assume that is a 4-figure card pretty easily, which is a huge hit again out of an $80 box. And then you got all the other cards, and they are ranging in price wildly from about 20 to 50, all the way up to that Mothman. But most of your major cards, I don't know particularly about this one, but any gold card, because they are all denoted bronze, silver, or gold, just like in the actual Metazoo cards. Any gold card is going to be fetching you a pretty penny, especially the big ones like Babe the Blue Ox. Quetzalcoatlus is really expensive, I know. I'm sure Babe the Blue Ox, Jersey Devil, your pretty typical big hitters are big hitters in this product as well. I think it's a nice product. The cards are pretty well centered. This Steve Aoki didn't have any sort of dings or anything. I would fully expect this card to get a PSA 10 if I send it off to be graded. It's very well centered, super clean card. The surface is clean, looks great. This one also, the Tizaruk foil, there's no scratching in the foil. It's a very well done card. They must have really cranked up their quality control because these are a very nice product. I can show you guys just a couple. This is an insert set, and actually we can break down what's in a box first. So you're gonna get one box like this. The majority of them are going to contain basically one fat pack of cards, or they all contain one fat pack of cards that contains 30 cards. Now the catch is that they did say these cards were inserted in those packs to make it 31 packs. Now, a very reasonable and obvious concern of this is, are the packs weighable? And I have heard a lot of stuff back and forth from some very reliable sources. I'll be completely honest with you guys. I did weigh all my boxes, and this was the heaviest box, and it did contain the insert card. If I remember correctly, I think a normal box was ranging, because I did not have a super precise scale, so it's always a little bit of guesswork. But a normal box was weighing between 56 and 57 grams, and this box was pretty solidly in the 58 grams. And I was just kind of doing that more for science. I don't really plan on selling the other boxes anytime soon, so it's not like I'm going to sell weighed boxes to somebody. And extrapolating on what I said earlier, I have heard of boxes having 31 cards and none of them being an insert card, like the Waddell or the Aoki, or there is a Metazoo times Topps collaboration card numbered to 999. I think those are the only three you can hit, and I've heard of there being packs with 31 cards with none of those in there. I've heard of boxes with extra like styrofoam or something in there to throw the weights off. So I do think that there is some things Topps did to kind of throw people off. I've heard of boxes with only 30 cards containing these inserts. So it sounds like they did take some action to prevent it from being just everybody weighing them and going crazy. However, there is something to always be said for personal experience. And my personal experience is this box weighed heavy and it did contain the card. So take that for what it's worth. I'm not sold. I would maybe have a hard time buying boxes on the open market. Although I would say my confidence is probably about 60%, 60 to 70% that I would worry about them being weighed, and then 30-40% that even if you weighed a quote-unquote light box, you could still hit a card in it, because I have heard multiple reports of that stuff happening. So that's kind of the deal with the weighing of the boxes. But then what's actually in the box, you get the 30 or the 31 cards. You get, I don't know the exact breakdown, but you get a couple of these insert cards. You can see it says L8, L4. I believe there's 10 of those, and I forget what the actual name of them is. But yeah, there's a bunch of them. One of them is like the cover of the comic book #1, comic book #2. I don't know what this scene is particularly from. I think this might be one of the comic books as well. But then you get character cards. I also don't know the breakdowns of these, but I did get quite a few bronze cards. Those are all the bronze cards. And then here is a couple of gold cards that I hit. There is a Sam Sinclair there. There is the Slide Rock Bolter, the Babe the Blue Ox, and the Snallygaster were my non-foil hits. And then I did get a bunch of silver. Love to see the Chibi Quetzal. Those are very popular. Probably two of the most popular. I think they're bronze in the original Cryptid Nation set. In this one, they did get bumped up to silver, probably just because of how popular they are. There's also a nice Ding Bell, which I know is a fan favorite of some people. And then you are guaranteed the one foil hit per box. So that's actually not that bad. I believe every card can come in foil. I am actually going to look that up really quick. So I will be right back. All right, guys, I'm back. I just went on the Topps website. They actually have a really good breakdown with a checklist on the Topps Metazoo where they were originally for sale. So there is 73 cards ranging from bronze to gold that are all in the foil border parallel. So if you're hunting for that Mothman foil, you have a 1 out of 73% chance per box to hit that card. But if it's a multi-$1,000 card, that's actually really strong and does boast very well for the value of a box, especially when you consider that most of these are gold cards, and they're also going to hit very well. So that definitely helps the value. Then you have the 3 insert cards that I mentioned before out of $299 with the Aoki and the Waddell, and then the Topps times Metazoo collab card out of $9.99. Then you have the 10 insert cards that I talked about. I guess they're called lore inserts. And then you have the first sighting cards. It looks like there is 23 of the first sighting cards, so you have a 1 out of 23 chance if you hit a first sighting in your box that it is the Mothman. But again, all of those are going to be in the probably $500 range at the very least. So very nice cards. The product is very good. I think they do hold a reasonable value when you're guaranteed that one foil. The weighing thing, I would love to hear down in the comments. What have you guys heard? Are they weighable? Are they not weighable? Has anybody hit a box with 31 cards and no special insert or first sighting or anything. Has anybody had a 30 card box that had an insert, or the numbered cards basically? Let me know what your guys' experience has been with Topps, and then just in general, what do you think about the product? Do you like it? I probably am going to be selling the Aoki, and I don't know if I'm going to buy maybe a Quetzalcoatlus foil and then stick the money just into other things I'm looking at right now. But personally, I just am not a big fan of the card, and I don't really see any interest in holding it, especially if I can get $300. If anybody's interested in that, email me, empireofassets@gmail.com, and I would hook you up with a pretty good deal. I'd probably be right at about $250, but definitely flexible to work with you. If you're interested in that card, let me know. Otherwise, guys, thanks for watching. We're back, I promise. More videos. We got a lot of stuff to talk about, a lot on my mind. So it should be a good series of videos coming up. Let's make 2022 a great year. Thanks for watching. Subscribe if you haven't. Give the video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. And I will see you guys in the next video.